Hey my enchanted peeps, it is Miss Lou here, and with an update. I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a couple of weeks. You know, the usual, everyone gets busy and stuff, but I do have the promised free reading giveaway, which I'm going to do this weekend, but I just want to do a quick update and then also talk about a new deck that I got that I'm really excited about. So this past weekend I went to a spiritual kind of workshop that's run by a local spiritual business here. And it was really, really good, really wonderful. I'm going to post the link to the company, the person below, like it's kind of her little business or whatever, called Divine Clarity, and it was called, it's called Connecting with Spirit. That's what it was called, the workshop. So basically, like the first day we did a whole bunch of stuff about like auras and chakras and measuring people's auras and things, and then the second day was like a lot about the power of positive thinking. And then I'm going back this Saturday and we're doing a lot of talk about you know, what happens after you die and past lives and that kind of thing. So really exciting kind of stuff if you're into that kind of stuff. So it was really cool, really nice to meet people who were into the same kind of stuff. So I've been really kind of trying to focus on, like, you know, just like trying to be more positive, and I think I've been doing that like for a while, but this was kind of like a little boost and everything. And I'm going to write about it in my blog, you know, just about the experience. And then also today, if you follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, you'll see that today was really cool. I met the leader of the Canadian Liberal Party, Justin Trudeau, which was really cool, and got a selfie with him, which was awesome. And for my American friends who have no idea who that is, it's kind of like your equivalent of like meeting the leader of the Democratic Party when he was on campaign, because we're going to have an election soon. So I guess, I mean, there's not really the same equivalence, but the Liberal Party is more center and left than, you know, the ruling party right now, the Conservatives, which are very right. But anyway, it was very cool to go down and meet him and, you know, just say hi and stuff. And there wasn't, you know, unlike, I think too, Canadian politicians are a little more accessible as well. So anyway, I was very excited about that today. So I got to do that, which was awesome. And then also yesterday, super excited because I've had this deck on my list forever. I've been watching other people unbox it and been like, oh, I'm so jealous, but it's been on my list. And I'm going to use it for my August daily draws. Like if you follow me on Instagram or Tumblr or Facebook, you'll see like I do a daily draw, and I usually pick like a deck for the month to kind of work with. So I got the Vintage Wisdom Tarot, or not Tarot, Oracle deck. Woo! Yeah. I'm really impressed with this deck. I've seen the pictures of it are wonderful, but in person I think it's even better. Unlike some, you know, just like anything else. Like sometimes when you get something, it's, you know, a little disappointing in person. Other times it's better, and this one was definitely better. So the box is really nice. As you can see, it's like a bigger than like a Hay House box, but it's smaller than the Blue Angel deck. So I'll take one just to compare size-wise. So this would be like a Hay House deck. So as you can see, a little bit bigger. And then this is Blue Angel deck. You can see a little bit smaller. Okay. And the box, very nice, very, very sturdy. And I love that it's kind of got the shiny silver that you can see there. And then the book that came with it it's fairly small compared to, you know, like a Blue Angel type book. But it's actually, I was impressed for the size that it was. Oh, I don't want to drop the cards. There we go. Okay, stay there. So it's about this big, and it's only about that thick. It's 70 pages, I think, or so. But it's actually like pretty packed full of stuff. Like for each card, you've got like a sizable amount of info, which is great. And then at the back, you have some really cool kind of spreads that are a little bit different and kind of go with the vintage scene, or theme, pardon me. There's a spyglass spread, a penny farthing spread, a walled garden spread, and the chatelaine spread, which I actually learned what a chatelaine was. I had no idea. I just thought of it as like there's like a Canadian sort of like housewives magazine called Chatelaine. Always thought it was just someone's last name. Never knew that that was the actual thing. So now I know. There you go. So the deck itself, beautiful deck, really well done. This is the back of the cards. Very nice. And they're kind of a collage work of things from postcards, like vintage postcards. There's stuff taken from pre-Raphaelite paintings, flowers, butterflies, that kind of imagery. Very feminine deck. And it definitely harkens to, like, it's Victorian, but actually I find it very Edwardian type style, like thinking of the early 1900s and 1910s. You'll see, like, if there's a little bit of 1920s. It's very Art Nouveau, I find. So here's some of the images. I'm going to pull some of my favorite images. This one's Surrender. Let's get a full thing there. The beautiful butterflies. This one just makes me think very Downton Abbey, and it's very, you know, 1920s, 1910s. This one makes me think of pre-Raphaelite paintings, you know, John Waterhouse, that kind of thing. And there, that makes me think of Athena with the owl. Let's find some more. Then there's stuff like this, makes me think of like the silent movies from, you know, the 1910s, early 20s, early 1900s. Let's see, let's find some more. This too, again, has sort of a Victorian feel to it. I like this one, Truth, and it's got two images of Morgan Le Fay from a pre-Raphaelite painting facing each other. So, and the eye above gives kind of that mysterious sort of imagery to it. Lots of flowers as well in this. Flowers and butterflies, very strong. We have, you know, sort of a Mata Hari image there, very beautiful. And then too, here's early 1900s type imagery that we have here. So it has like a very sort of mysterious, feminine type vibe to it. Definitely harkens back to the last turn of the last century. Really like it, and it's got a very matte feel to the cards. The cardstock's pretty good. So it's a sturdy deck. I really like it. I did a reading for someone last night, you know, using my tarot and then using this along with it, and she knew I just got it, and it kind of complemented the reading really, really well, which I'm, you know, sorry, my battery's just kind of dying, so I'm going to wrap this up quickly. But I do recommend this deck if you're into Victorian or Edwardian or 1920s or anything like that. If you're into sort of that, you know, vintage, early 20th century kind of look to things, definitely like this, or into anything that's like really, just really feminine, I would definitely recommend this deck. So those are my thoughts, and I hope everyone had a lovely couple of weeks, and I will be posting a video soon. Again, if you're interested in getting the free short 3-card reading, then put your name below, and that's all you have to do, and then I will draw a name. So bye, everybody.